Yo, this is Jay from Straight Smoke Gaming, and in today's video, we're going to be doing another one of our Madden builds us a parlay for Monday Night Football. As you guys know, we do this every week, and last week, it was another L. The Commanders just didn't do their job. Everyone else did their job. The Commanders, with Mariota as a starting quarterback, they just weren't in the game. I mean, they had to keep it into 2 touchdowns, and they didn't. So that brings our total winnings to negative $53.44. We got some work to do, but nothing that I don't think is going to be too hard. So this week we got the Cowboys at the Cardinals at the Cowboys. Cowboys end up winning 17-7. No Kyler Murray, so Jacoby Brissett's getting the start. Dak Prescott throws for 178, 66 completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Pretty good game from Dak. Doesn't turn the ball over, gets in the end zone twice. Could ask for a little bit more yards, but they got the win, so I'm sure they won't be too picky if he puts up a stat line like that. Jacoby Brissett, he's starting Kyler Murray's place because Kyler Murray's hurt still. 108 for the passing yards, 61 completion percentage, no touchdowns, no picks. Keeps a clean game, doesn't turn the ball over. You would like for him to have more yards. You'd like for him to have an end zone score, especially because Jacoby Brissett's one of the better backups, in my opinion, in the league. So you're definitely, as a Cardinals fan, you're looking for him to do better. And if you're going to want to win, you're going to have to do more than that with Jacoby Brissett. Bam Knight, starting running back with James Conner and Trey Benson both being on the IR. He gets 14 attempts for 26 yards. Does end up fumbling as well. No end zone score. Averages 1.8 yards a carry. So not a really good game for Bam Knight. Javonte Williams has been pretty underrated all year. 9 attempts, 22 yards. Averages 2.4 yards a carry. No touchdowns, no fumbles. I think he'll do better, especially if the Cowboys end up winning, which I would imagine they will, especially with no Kyler. They're going to be running the ball with Javonte Williams running on that clock. So I think Javonte has a much better game than what he does in the sim. Prescott gives you another 15 yards on the ground. Mari DiMercato, 4 attempts, 7 yards. Does get to the end zone. Wasn't really too efficient. The end zone saved his day. And I'm not really sure if he's healthy. They got a revolving door backfill right now. Jadon Blue, 1 attempt, 6 yards, no touchdowns, no fumbles. Jacoby Brissett, 1 attempt, 4 yards, no touchdowns, no fumbles. Going to the receiving side, you got CeeDee Lamb up at the top, no surprise there. 7 receptions, 100 yards, and an end zone score. Jalen Tolbert, 3 receptions, 31 yards, and an end zone score. Trey McBride, 3 receptions, 17 yards, no touchdown. And then we got a bunch of no touchdowns because those are the only 2 touchdowns of the game. Zay Jones, 3 receptions, 25 yards. George Pickens, 3 receptions, 27 yards. And then you got Elijah Higgins, the backup tight end, 2 receptions, 12 yards. Michael Wilson, one of the more underrated guys in the league, 2 receptions, 39 yards. You got Jake Ferguson, 2 receptions, 20 yards. Marvin Harris had 1 reception, 5 yards. You're going to need him to do bigger, have a much better game if you're wanting to win as a Cardinals fan. Him and Trey McBride both had rough games in the simulation. And Mari DiMercato, 1 reception, 8 yards, no touchdown. Jadon Blue, 1 reception, no yards, no touchdown. Looks like he was tackled off the line. Bam Knight, 1 reception, 2 yards, no touchdown. So overall, there were some guys that had really good receiving games and some guys that had some really rough receiving games. So let's go ahead and see what we could put together here. So I'm taking the Cowboys minus 3 points. I think they're going to win, especially with Kyler Murray not playing. I don't think there's any surprise there. I imagine CeeDee Lamb's going to go over 70 yards. That's the main option there. He's going to eat. He's going to get his targets. Now, Michael Wilson, he's the kind of the wide receiver 2 there. I guess you could say the 3rd option because of Trey McBride, but he is the wide receiver 2. I think he could easily get 20 yards on 2 receptions. I mean, he's been doing all right. 20 yards isn't a hard marker to hit. So I'm really confident in this one. I think this will hit. It paid out 36, I think it was, and some change. So as long as this hits, that'll put us it won't put us in the green because we're still negative by 50-something. But it'll get us closer to being in the green. So I'm looking forward to this. I like this one. I think this one has a solid chance to hit as long as everyone stays healthy. But yeah, overall, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if there's any parlays that you guys have put in that you feel confident about. Let me know if you're planning on tailing this one. But when it comes to this video, that's all we got. So if you enjoyed, please remember to like and sub for more Madden and NFL content. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.